you. He always gets really hyper in the mornings, like, well, not hyper, but he's really, really happy and really active. He just doesn't sit still. You're really happy? You happy, boy? Yeah, good boy. Good boy. So it's Saturday morning and I promised myself a lion today. James has actually just gone to work, so I woke up briefly and then the postie knocked at the door just as I was nodding off, so I was like, oh okay, I'm up. But this just arrived in the post. I'm trying not to show my address, so I'll open it up with you guys. It's the Vegan Kind beauty box and I've never had this before. This is actually some blogger mail, so I thought I'd open it with you guys. So this is a subscription box and it's actually a collaboration box with the YouTuber, I really hope I'm pronouncing this right, Manami Frost. How do you pronounce? I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but it's this lovely lady here. She's really pretty, look at that. And 20p of this box was donated to Animal Free Research UK. So if we open the leaflet up, this is everything that we have inside of this box. This is actually gifted to me for a blog post review, so I'm just going to go through everything and show you guys first impressions, I think. So the first thing that's really grabbed my attention are these dragon lashes. Now I don't actually wear false lashes. If I hold them up this way, actually you might be able to see. The packaging is absolutely stunning. Really, really cute, and you can actually slide this bit out. So you can actually slide it out to see what the lashes look like. I mean, I've not worn fake lashes in a really, really long time, but I think I'll save these just in case I have like a fancy dress or something. I'm assuming it comes with glue in there somewhere, but yeah, what stunning packaging is this? Really, really stunning. The next thing, I'll hold things up here so it focuses a bit easier. This is called Miracle Worker and it's a smooth serum. I'm assuming it's for your hair. It's pretty packaging again, it's like really pearly. So everything in here is vegan and cruelty free. There's an expert liner, so I'm assuming that's an eyeliner. We have a cream eyeshadow. I wonder what colour we got in here. It's called, just read it somewhere, oh, Utopia. Let me just see what colour it is. It's a gorgeous bronze, and I have been, when I go out and stuff, actually wearing makeup, I have been wearing like more bronzy sort of colours, so I'm definitely going to give this a go. If it's not my colour, I know my mum will love this for sure. It's really, really nice packaging too. It's like really glittery. Next up is this Lemon and Sea Buckthorn Night Treatment Oil. I'll give this a go. My skin is really sensitive at the minute and is breaking out like crazy, so and see how I get on with it, but because my skin's quite sensitive, I'll see how I get on. But again, my mum would really love this if I don't get on with it. And I'm really excited for this sheet mask, an avocado infused sheet mask. That sounds amazing, and it's like a paper packaging, which is great. So yeah, big thank you to the Vegan Kind for sending this over to me. If you want to read the full review, I'll be posting it over on my blog and talking a little bit more in depth about the products once I have tried them. Hello, so I'm going to go to my mum's to try and use her printer because I've got this gorgeous card. It looks like really cream on camera. I guess it is cream actually. But it is the one that's got all of the lovely recycled fibres in. It's super thick and it doesn't go through my printer. So I'm going to go to my mum's because she's like a graphic designer and printer lady by trade. So she's got all of the gadgets. And I'm going to go and see if these will go through her printer. I've got some art files on a memory stick, so I'm going to go up there for a couple of hours and see if I can make any art prints for the shop and see how it goes. I'm also going to give this to my mum because my skin has been playing up so badly recently, so I'm going to give this to my mum because it is oil based, and as gorgeous as it is and as lovely as it smells, I don't want to put it on my face in case it upsets my face even more. So I'm going to give that to my mum, take her a little prezzy and see if I can make some prints. Hello, it is me. So I went to my mum's and these have come out so well, and the card is lovely and thick. I'm so in love with this card. I didn't realise you could love a paper so much. until I saw this card, but I got a few samples made just so I could see the quality, and I'm actually really pleased with it. I really want my mum's printer now, and I'm going to look into getting one. It's quite expensive. It's not the most expensive in the world, but it is a really good performer for the price. So I'm just going to, I don't know, look at my expenses a bit and see what is the next. Oh, I've just dropped one. Because I've been thinking for a while, what is the next piece of equipment to invest in terms of getting stuff made, and printing on demand is so good, especially for sending things to my patrons. I'm going to be sending my patrons some of these mini prints, and I will be looking into a printer so that I can do this on a regular basis. And I'm probably going to list these in the shop and just see how they go, and I've got some samples for my patrons too. So I've been thinking about these, and I know I said I'd save them for fancy dress or whatever, but then I sort of had a word with myself and realised that I've not done fancy dress for years, and I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest, where I actually wear false lashes. And I realised that I wanted to keep them because I just love the packaging so much, but what I've decided to do is pop them into a giveaway. So as soon as we reach 1k, which I hope we reach by the end of the year, that's my goal, but hopefully we'll reach 1k soon so I can do a giveaway, and I'll be popping these into a giveaway so that one of you guys can have them, because I just don't want them to go to waste. The only time I've worn false lashes is when I've done like a photo shoot or something, when I used to do makeup, and it just seems like such a waste to like put them in a drawer somewhere and not have them used. So I'm going to give them away to one of you guys. This from the pumpkin patch yesterday. They gave us candy floss with our pumpkins and a carving kit, some stencils and some tea lights. I thought that was really sweet. This was my pumpkin and I was really well behaved. I only got one pumpkin. I got the squash the other week from Morrison's, and I don't think I'm going to get any more this year. I'm being good, and I think because it's quite a small pumpkin actually, I don't know if it's big enough to carve or even make a soup out of, but I saw on one of the social media platforms the other day that the wildlife really like pumpkins. So if you take your pumpkin to a park or the bottom of the garden, depending on where you live I guess, wherever you get wildlife like squirrels, badgers, foxes, birds and just wildlife really, they really like to eat your leftover pumpkins because food is quite sparse anyway this time of year, so that's what I'll be doing with my pumpkins. So I'm just packing up a couple of orders for the shop and enjoying coffee. The sun is really bright at the moment, but I got this book in the post yesterday. This is some blogger mail and it's just from Penguin Books, I think. So I got sent this, and it's part of a big celebration that Penguins Classics are having throughout November, and they've just sent I think random copies out to people to celebrate the launch and different titles in print I think. So they sent me this book, which is A Sentimental Journey by Laurence Sterne. Really famous book, but I've never actually heard of it. Hello Mark, look at him. I've never actually heard of it. I feel so bad that I've never actually heard of this book, but I'm going to be giving it a go because it's not actually the biggest book in the world either, but the writing's quite small, so I think it must be quite a lengthy book. So I'm going to be giving this a go over the weekend. They also sent this cute little Penguins Classics bookmark, and how random, some temporary tattoos with penguins on, Penguin Classics. So thank you to Penguins Classics Books for sending me this book. Guys, I've just gone into the bedroom to put some makeup away, and the dogs, well, it was Vesper for sure because I want to show you, but he's like, I made the bed this morning and he's like, look what he's done. He got an itch cuss. He's in there, look. Vesper. What have you... is? What are you doing in there? You have just... What have you done to the bed? Did you get in? I made that bed. What did you do? Custard, why didn't you stop him? Look at his face. What did you do? Look at his... Look at these two. Look at their faces. Are you excited for Halloween? It's next week. Have you got your trick or treat bucket ready? You're going to get your jumper on. He's got the cutest skeleton jumper. You guys have seen it before, but if you're new here, he's got a skeleton fleecy jumper. And this boy loves wearing jumpers, don't you? Don't you? He loves wearing jumpers so much. I know some people think their dogs like wearing jumpers, but he will, like, if you hold it out of him, he'll come and stick his head through the jumper hole, and he just, if you take it off him, he goes and sulks. Don't you? Yeah? Hello, puppy. Look at this beard. You need to have a beard brush later, don't you? You're naughty. You're naughty. So just had fresh new delivery from EcoCraft, and I should have done this to begin with, but I wanted to make sure that I like the paper, so I got a pack of 100 sheets of the nice paper that I like, some card blanks, some envelopes and some more tags. If the weather could stay like just steady today instead of being really bright and really dark, that would be grand. Yeah, I've got lots of paper now and stuff so that I can start preparing for Christmas. I'm going to go do the post run and see if they've sorted out the problem from last week, because I asked them on Monday and they haven't done it yet. But it's Halloween next week. I won't talk to you guys before that, I don't think, but I just thought I'd wish you all a happy Halloween, and whatever you're doing, hope you have fun, hope you stay safe. We are staying in. We haven't got any parties or anything. We're not party people, but we started watching The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix last night, and we are not horror film people in the slightest. Like, we don't do horrors, but we've just finished Peaky Blinders. I feel like my life's over because Tommy Shelby is like my life. And we started watching the Hill House thing last night, and we didn't know what to expect, and it was actually epic. It was amazing. We don't do horrors. It was scary, and the storyline was awesome. It kept you on the edge of your seat wanting to know more the entire time. Like, I don't do horrors, but it left me wanting to watch the next episode like instantly, but because it was like bedtime, I was like, oh no, I'll wait till tomorrow. So I'm assuming we'll still be watching that when it gets to Halloween, and we'll probably just get some nice food in and some nice puddings and stuff and just have a good time. So I'm going to go to the post office. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend, have a happy Halloween, and I will be back next week.